A school for children with Duchenne muscular dystrophy.
In fact, this is one of the reasons why we started a school for children with Duchenne muscular dystrophy at Chennai. This was in 2009. Yeah, actually, so the story started that we've been involved in research and forming minimum standards of care for children with Duchenne muscular dystrophy over the last 25 years or so, along with the Cooperative International Neuromuscular Research Group based in the USA, and also with the European network. We felt over a period of time that we were doing research, but we were not helping the families sufficiently. And because most of them were on wheelchairs and were putting on weight and appeared very depressed, including the parents. So in the year 2000, we started an NGO by name MDA India, along with the families of children with muscular dystrophy, in order to provide them whatever support is required for the children. We organized regular outings, fun days with children and their families to help improve their psychological well-being. But we realized that what the families wanted and the children wanted was to help the children to attend school apart from all this. Our website, www.mdindia.net, details some of our activities over the last 24 years. And this is one of the reasons with the families, we approached the Corporation of Chennai and the government of Tamil Nadu. And we are ever grateful for their support and help in starting a school for children with Duchenne muscular dystrophy at Chennai in the year 2009. And over the last 15 years, it has brought immense happiness to our families and the children. The school has classrooms on the ground floor and wheelchair accessible toilets, free access to all the classroom. We have 2 buses, which are specially equipped with hoists at the back, where 10 wheelchairs can actually be brought into the bus. They cover different parts of Chennai, and all the children who are on wheelchairs have been provided with motorized wheelchairs so that they can actually move around on their own. We have regular physiotherapy at school, and this is a regular school, mind you. This is not a special school, and they have regular curriculum at school. And this really has brought in immense happiness. So it's important that we deal with the medical aspects, but also consider the psychological aspects of a child who is otherwise well and has normal hearing, intelligence, vision, but is forced to sit at home because the schools or the restrooms in the schools are not accessible, or the classrooms are not accessible to these children. And that makes the whole family and the child feel extremely depressed. I only hope that similar schools come up all over the country, and the immense happiness and the satisfaction and the smile on the child's face gives us huge amount of happiness. This is not just a school. We have Christmas parties, we celebrate Pongal, birthday parties, etc. We also have regular outings to various resorts, beach, and all these bring about huge amount of happiness. So they're all looking forward to coming to school, even on Sundays, and they're very upset when there is holidays because they have to sit at home. Children have won state level swimming championships, participated and won medals in chess Olympiad. In fact, the recent one that happened in Chennai a few years ago, they won trophies in state level culture events. One of our children plays piano extremely well and got the second prize in zonal level waste and wealth management. Our teacher, our headmistress, got the Dr. Radhakrishnan Best Teacher Award from the state government. In fact, Virat Kohli was extremely surprised when a caricature of him, drawn by one of our children, was gifted to him during one of his visits to Chennai. Overall, therefore, it has brought a huge amount of satisfaction for us in MDA India and a huge amount of happiness for the families as well as the children. Unfortunately, at the moment, we have only about 20 to 24 children, primarily because our buses can't bring more children. There are, of course, families who are wanting to come, and this is the only school at the heart of Chennai at Thousand Lights. Therefore, I think it is time we need more such schools all over the state and the country, and we need more such initiatives. The wheelchairs have to come into the classroom, so the the whole school has to be on the ground floor with barrier-free access, or have lifts so that the child can actually go in on the wheelchair to the classrooms easily. And they need a little bit of open space for the children to come around and move around comfortably. And so the classrooms have to be slightly bigger. And that's about it, actually. Otherwise, you don't need specific equipment. Of course, the buses are needed. The buses have to be specially made because you need hoists at the back so that the children can actually wheel themselves into the buses. Yes, we do have a template now. The happiness that the families have and the children have is enormous. I mean, I think the psychosocial aspects is very important. And this brings about, I mean, and the enthusiasm with which they want to do things. And the amount of, creativity in these children is fantastic. When they do things and they're so happy. I mean, this really brings in, many times we become emotional seeing how happy these children are. I mean, this goes up to high school. In fact, that's the issue now, because there was a meeting a couple of days ago, as many of the children who have completed their high school still want to remain in school or continue to come to our school. Children over 18 years are not allowed to come into the school or in the school bus because this is a regular school. Therefore, now we are actually trying to start a vocational rehabilitation unit at the school so that we can help the children come for the vocational rehabilitation and not just sit at home, because they really want to come to school and they don't want to sit at home. A lot of things that they can do, because their hand function, the distal hand function, the finger functioning is okay. It's just that they can't lift their hands. So if you can ask them to take small bags or use a computer and in a number of ways, they can do a lot of things. That is what we are exploring. We are working with another NGO and trying to see what are the suitable vocations for these children, and which will actually, which they can do and which will keep them happy.